Good morning, friends. It's morning, at least for me. It's like 7 in the morning. I hate filming before work. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Taeyang today. We're gonna talk about his Down to Earth mini album. So, just to go over how this is gonna work, I'm gonna run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some discussions before we continue. With the sole exception of the pre-release vibe, I have heard this album once so far. I am one listen in. It just came out, so my opinions on these songs very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug says, music is subjective. And that is great. I just took a huge gulp of coffee because I feel like I need to become more alive in this video, so lively Simon now. Anyway, we're gonna start off with the pre-release vibe, which features Jimin, and I'm not talking about the song. I'm not. I have a whole video reviewing the song. I'll put it in the description. You can watch it if you want to, but I'm not going to get into it. The only thing I will say, this song has grown on me since it came out. Not by that much. I did say in that video, because I did rewatch it, I did say that I could Stockholm myself into liking the song if I really wanted to. I haven't gone that far. It has grown on me, again. Like, I like it more than I did when it came out, but I don't love it, and everything else I said in that video stands. Moving on, next up we have Shun featuring Lisa, and I get the vision for the song. I see what they were going for, and while I won't necessarily say they missed, I will say I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, the chorus just doesn't give that much, the verses aren't that great, and I wasn't all that into Lisa's rap. It wasn't her worst verse I've ever heard, but it's definitely, let's just say it's not up there either. The only part of the song that I actually enjoyed whatsoever was probably the background music. It's really cool. I really liked it. I wish it was saved for a better song. On to our first non-collab song on this album, Seed, and it's really pretty. It's really nice. I'm always here for a good piano moment, and the piano here is gorgeous. Piano aside, this song is a ballad. It's our obligatory ballad, and as a ballad lover, I did enjoy her. Plus, the bridge, bit of a moment. The one key issue I do have with this song, though, is just the same issue I have with all ballads in general, which is, at the end of the day, a lot of ballads sound the same. Like, I feel like there's 5 core categories of ballad, and then there's the ones that sound very good and very unique, but pretty much all of them fall into, like, one of 5 categories, and this is no exception, which means if you're not all that into ballads, first of all, you won't enjoy this. But also, even if you are, like, for me, I have ballads I like more than this one. Those are the ones I'm going to listen to. I don't really see myself ever really listening to this song. Anyway, next we have our final non-collab on this album, Reason. And can we have honesty time? Can we be honest with each other for a minute? This is just a song. Like, this is just a song. It's not giving whatsoever. But since we're here, we might as well talk about the song. The chorus, it's fine. It's nothing special. It's really just, it's there. Same thing with the verses. They're there. They're definitely something. That's not in a bad way. Like, I would say that certain things are something in a bad way. This is not that. They're just there. Once again, the only part of the song that I actually really enjoyed was the background music. And that just disappoints me because I know this background music could have gone off in a better song. Unfortunately, that's not what we got. Back to the collabs, and next up we have my favorite song, Inspiration, which is featuring Bean Zeno. This song, once again, I need to talk about background music. This background music was, in my opinion, if you ask me, the best on the album. I was so into this background music. Music aside, the song as a whole is honestly pretty great. The chorus is really fun, the verses are giving, and Bean Zeno's rap in particular went off. Also, I am not sure if this is like an actual positive or not, but the bridge did make me laugh. Like, the whole speech thing, it made me feel like I was in a planetarium about to watch, like, the evolution of the solar system. It had that kind of energy going for it, and it amused me. Anyway, last but not least, we have Nightfall featuring Brian Chase, but, like, with a dollar sign instead of an S. And it's a really nice song. It's toned down, but it definitely still manages to hit. The chorus, for example, is having a moment for sure. The verses are also great, and well, I'd never heard of Brian prior to this song. His verse was good too, although I will say it did have a tad too much auto-tune in it. This song also has really good closer energies. I'm not going into what requires a good closer because, frankly, I don't even have a list. You just know it if you see it. It's like porn. You'll know it when you see it, but I will say this one has good closer energies and leave it at that. Score time. Overall, I'm giving this album an 8.3 out of 10. It's not that it's a bad album. It's not. There's not even a single song on here I would say is bad. It's just that there's only two I would say were good, and the rest were kind of there. So yeah, 8.3 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know what your favorite song is. You can also like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. I will be okay either way. And if you want to hear more from me, you can follow me on Twitter at @_almondviews. I will link that in the description along with every other Big Bang related or adjacent review that I've done. So you can check all that out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!